Here I have is the VGA engineering sample. This is the short distance UTP extender set. TNT part number is R02S-EXT-C5E-202. This unit has 2 local outputs, and on receiver side also has 2 outputs. So total, it'll give you a total of 4 monitors, 4 video outputs. Now, the max distance we have on this is around roughly 150 meters, which is close to 500 feet, and that's what I'll be using. 500 feet skew-free cable. Now, at that distance, the max resolution we support is 1024x768, and that's what I'll be choosing out here. That's what I'll be setting up. Now, this unit also has EID, which I'll show you first, actually right now. So, first, now for this, I'm going to use a laptop that has a VGA output. Now, I also use 4 monitors. Now, for the EID, the monitor you want to use is the one with the lowest resolution. Ideally, the monitor you use will be all the same, but if it's not, then you would choose the one with the lowest maximum resolutions. And for my purpose, only the ASUS has a higher resolution, and everything else mostly is similar. So I would choose I'll be showing you what the HP is today, this time. Now, for EID, simple. You first get the monitor cable from the monitor you want to choose. You plug it into the VGA input, and then you plug in the power. Now, once I plug in the power, you'll notice the lights coming up. But first notice the red light. After a while, the orange light. The orange light just means that EID has been read and it's stored in there. Now, you unplug the VGA monitor for the monitor, but still keeping the power on. And here, I just plug in the input to the laptop. And you see here it gets detected. And then I plug in the monitors to my 2 local outputs. And here you see it. Now right here I have it set on clone mode. And to know that, you just go from here, you see a mirror multiple and this duplicate, so it's on clone mode. But let me change that out. You first hit identify to show what monitors what. Well, that doesn't really help, but I'll hit extend mode. And you'll see, if I hit that, you'll see 1 is 1. Hit apply. Changes. Now I hit identify. You notice this is these, so that means these ones are 2. So to make it easier for the video purposes, I will show only 2. Show only desktop on 2. Hit apply. So here, I just made it so this monitor, the laptop closes off, shows only the monitors on extended mode, or on this external monitors. Now, because I'm going to be using the max length of 150 meters, I'm going to change the resolution to 1024x768. Now, another thing you notice is if you hit apply first. I showed you this earlier, but if you look over here, look at the EID. Right now I have connected the local outputs are a ASUS monitor and a Dell monitor. But if you look at the EID display, it shows a HP 2311, which is the monitor I read earlier. Now, just to make it look nicer, I'm going to change the settings on this real quick. And for that, let me just go to the graphics properties and scale to full screen. Still going 1024x768, but just full screened it. So if I bring up like the test pattern, you'll see it's still set at 1024x768, 32 bits, 60 Hz, and you still see the pictures coming up. Now, you get that. So now I'm gonna connect the receiver, the extended side. So for that, you just start doing connections. Connect the VGA monitors to it, and the UTP cables. And lastly, the power. And connect it. Give a file for the Samsung monitor to detect. Here you go. You see both come up. Now, if you notice on the extended monitor views, you see kind of blurriness, and that will be just remedied by using the EQ. So if you look over here, the EQ. Now, this EQ is different. We don't have to gain anymore. We just made it into 1, and it's selected by number. So it's not that complicated. So at 0 right now, you see it's still blurry. I keep turning it. You notice it gradually gets brighter and better. The picture gets brighter, better. All the way till 7. When I hit 7, that's where the ghosting vastly disappears, and you see the words without the ghosting. So let me show you real quick. You look over here. You look at the monitor. I go to EQ 0. You see a lot of ghosting. Back to 7. It's mostly gone. Again, test pattern. All the same on every monitor. So let me just reiterate. This is the short distance VGA extenders with 2 outputs on the transmitter and 2 outputs on the receiver. Going maximum distance we say is 150 meters, and that's up to 1024-768 for that at that distance, which I have right. That's what it's set up right here. And also another thing, lastly, will be the EID, which you also saw. Go to the graphics properties menu. You'll see it display the monitor is detected as the monitor HP2311, which is this one that I read earlier.